Well, welcome. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're the parent of a child about to enter high school, or maybe the child who's about to enter high school. We're glad that you're watching. This is the third in a four-part series that deals with the design and thoughts behind Cornerstone High School expansion in Greensboro, North Carolina. In this part, we want to talk a little bit more about the case for Cornerstone's High School, why it makes sense, the attractive attributes of it. First of all, Cornerstone is a charter school. That means it's a public school, tuition free, available for anybody to attend. When you look at other charter high schools across the state, they have a very remarkable record. Charter high schools, because of their attendance levels, tend to be custom crafters of students, not mass producers. Roughly about 4% of North Carolina public high schools are charter high schools, but of the top 27, 22% of those are charter high schools. And of those, 83% of those charter high schools are connected with the K-8, much like Cornerstone. And the top 5 charter high schools in the state all have a leadership community emphasis. The point of this is that if you go to a charter high school, you will be highly regarded in the state of North Carolina, and the design of the Cornerstone High School is connected to those that have been most successful. Those best practices that we've observed in communicating with those have been applied to our high school, and we hope to make things even better. Let me share a little bit of background of Cornerstone Charter Academy CFA. The school was started in 2012 by a group of local citizens interested in increasing school choice in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. The school has really had unprecedented growth in terms of a locally initiated charter school. The school now has kindergarten through 8th grade with about 720 students, about 80 students per grade. The school is a partner in the Team CFA network. Team CFA is an organization that connects together charter schools. It provides development opportunities, provides efficiencies, and provides sharing of best practices. The school is exceptionally sound financially. We have a very large budget surplus, and we've been able to put away a good amount of money for future capital and facilities expenses. This is critical as you grow a high school, because a high school requires quite a bit of investment. The school is based on 3 pillars: rigorous academics, where we set high expectations and give students the tools they need to meet them. That allows them to form a strong academic foundation designed to help them meet the challenges of higher education. Character education. This is where we teach students the values of positive moral character. This is done through monthly virtues, where we discuss those and have lessons, and then we have applications of those. And finally, through parental involvement. Our parents are more than just volunteers. They participate on committees, and they participate in key school decisions. So what we try to produce is we connect the leadership and community engagement theme of the high school with the rigorous academics, parental involvement, and character education as a Cornerstone student that engages a day with passion and purpose, possesses deep and retained understanding of fundamental subjects, integrates subjects for application in an increasingly complex world, views learning as a lifelong endeavor, leads with competence and integrity, cultivates open communication and collaboration, embraces the future through adaptability, creativity, and use of technology, and makes a difference displaying empathy, humility. So let's share the top 10 list that we have for reasons to come to CCA-CFA's high school. Let's start with controlled growth. We asked the top 2 charter high schools in the state. One's K-12, one's a standalone high school. What was the key that they had to a successful high school start? Both of them gave us the same answer: grow in a controlled way to make sure you get it right. Both strongly suggested growing 1 grade at a time. The experience one school had with growing 2 grades at one time was cited as its biggest regret. Our first class will be 9th grade only, and it will be a little bit smaller to ensure we get it right for your child. Your child will be in a school that follows the best practices for growth learned from the best charter schools in the state. Secondly is individual attention. Key attention will be given in the high school to the successful transition to 9th grade. In addition to an attractive student-teacher ratio, the high school will have a principal and an academic counselor working with your child to map out a path for success in high school and beyond. A well-designed schedule that combines the Foundations of Success class with access to core class teachers provides the recipe for success. We can think of no environment for a 9th grader which will provide this level of access to support. Your child will progress through the 9th grade better prepared for the remainder of high school and for the remainder of life. Next, number 8, small and safe. High school is a key formative time. Unfortunately, many educational environments provide too many distractions from that formation. Kids get lost in the shuffle. They're concerned about issues of safety. At the Cornerstone High School, the individual attention ensures that no one gets lost. The school design, from its physical setup to student culture to discipline approach, provides your child a safe environment. Your child can attend to Cornerstone, where the focus can be on their learning. Next is an established culture. Key to expanding into high school is the establishment of a culture of engagement and excellence. We learned from our discussion with other chartered high schools that this may take years to establish, especially with the variety of student backgrounds. Fortunately, Cornerstone has an established culture built on the pillars of rigorous academics and character education. That culture has proven itself inclusive of new students who have entered. These new students adapt to the culture, so your child will be in an environment with peers who are focused on growth. 6. Financial strength. North Carolina gives the same amount of financial support per student to charters independent of the grade level. High school is more expensive per student. In growing to a K-12, Cornerstone is well positioned for stability with the required high school investment. Your child will be in a school that has proven to be financially strong. Just to show the impact of financial strength, you can see that when you look at those two highly ranked high schools that we mentioned earlier. The high school that is part of the K-12, it has a modern building, it has a gym and a large auditorium. Each student has an iPad and they have substantial in-class technology. The school charter does not even allow it to raise extra development funds. The standalone high school has been leasing space for years and finally moved into a 40-year-old building with no gym, no large meeting space, no lab facilities, and they use surplus furniture. They have no one-to-one technology program, and the school operates on a very tight budget, despite raising $300,000 annually in private funds. Number 5 is community emphasis. At its core, Cornerstone is a community of teachers, students, and parents working in partnership to make a difference in the education of the students and in the difference of our community. We're part of that bigger community, Team CFA. That's the organization that provides training and resources in a growing network of charter schools. So as part of the Cornerstone community, your child will be known, they will be cared for, and treated as a valuable and a unique person. Teacher desirability. Teachers have come to our school from other school systems, and they enter the Cornerstone environment, and they said it's like heaven. Relationships between fellow teachers and relationships between teachers and parents are very positive and very strong. Additionally, Cornerstone offers more attractive compensation than most area charter schools and most private schools. Based on the strong interest of teachers to join Cornerstone, you can be sure that your child will be taught by someone who is talented and passionate about student learning. Leadership focus. We believe that leadership development in combination with community engagement provides a unique and superior platform to prepare students for the possible worlds of tomorrow while enhancing their education today. We borrow from proven leadership development techniques, and we develop the skills and the mindsets needed for the college and employment opportunities of a rapidly changing future. Students learn to lead yourself, to lead others, and to lead in community. Your child will be prepared to navigate the future, viewing it as an opportunity, not as a source of fear. Life preparation. High school memories last a lifetime. At Cornerstone, we have greater control over those experiences and have greater access for each student to the experiences. Athletics, clubs, socials, and community service will be an integral part of the student experience. With the leadership emphasis, these opportunities provide a fertile ground for developing skills, mindsets for collaboration, creativity, adaptability, resilience, diversity, and reflection. These are the critical skills of tomorrow. Your child will be ready for that tomorrow and ready to make a difference in our world. And college preparation. The design of the high school emphasizes a smooth transition into a quality college. Focused preparation for this goal begins in the first year. Every activity from assessment to grading to course syllabi are constructed in a manner consistent with collegiate practice. You might Over think a team is this way. These These are are our our students do not priorities. return
First
their
of all, the
sophomore
T is
year.
for teachers.
The academic
Teachers who are
programs and
well
associate
qualified
leadership
and
skills
passionate
enables
about
a
student
deep
success
learning and
and value
retention of
community and
subjects,
student leadership
as well as
and
integration of
engagement.
knowledge to
We
solve
believe that
real
a strong
problems.
team of teachers
Modern
supported by
education
school
fails to
leadership and
achieve this
student
type of
families
learning,
is
and
the
the
most
college
important
experience of
factor in
students
reaching your
suffer.
educational
Your
vision.
child will be ready
Secondly,
in
is
terms
an
of
engaged
aptitude
community,
and immaturity
where the student, staff, and
college
parents are
experience.
committed to learning and creating a culture of partnership, leadership, and service. Students and parents often comment on the family feel of Cornerstone, where academic preparation of the mind is combined with care that comes from the heart. Rather than the outsourcing of education to our students, parents participate in that education. We want to be a place where people are cared for. Next is activities. Activities combine the curricular, the co-curricular, and extracurricular. We want to focus on developing the whole person for success in college and success beyond college. The integrated design of these activities, based on the leadership, development, and community engagement, has been described in the previous videos. Finally, it's meeting places. Meeting places are we need to have spaces that facilitate learning, collaboration, and technology usage without co-opting the teaching and the engaged community in the activities. We want to make the house a home. We're committed to providing safe facilities that our staff, students, and our parents can make into a school home. We're also committed into not overspending on facilities and becoming house poor. We're primarily there for education. So thank you for listening to some of the attributes, some of the positive reasons to think about coming to Cornerstone Charter High School. We encourage you to continue to watch the last video in the series, and we encourage you to visit our website at www.cornerstone.teamcfa.org to learn more about what's going on. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.